All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim and to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth out in faith and sincerity. All right, now this lesson is going to be about, what happens if you put so many years in the truth, all right, and you just, for whatever reason, decided you don't want to do this no more. You want to go back into the world, you want to start you a business, forget all about the Israelite thing, all right? Or let's say you don't even forget about it. Let's just say you still know that you're an Israelite. Let's just say you still keeping some laws, but, the majority of your time, you are in this world, all right? You still going to the club, you smoking, all right? Getting tattoos, is a guy like that still gonna get saved? All right, just because let's say he put like 15 years in the truth, 15 plus, 10 plus, whatever. All right, say he out there laboring, he teaching Israel, teaching, our people that walk by the camp. All right, he's condemning Esau. He's making his videos. Let's just say, what if he just stopped and just take his hand off the plow? As the scriptures say, would a guy like that still be saved based on his history? This is Ezekiel 18:21. It says, "But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he had committed and keep all my statutes and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live, he shall not die." All right. Now, before we come into this truth, we are wicked people. All right, we are wicked individuals. All right, we were just doing whatever our mind lusted for. All right, undisciplined, uncontrolled. All right, it's a filthy human being, and this truth clean you up. All right, John 15:3. All right, you are clean by the word that I spake unto you. All right, I was talking about these scriptures. All right, and so this is what happens when you make that transition. All right, it says, "But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he had committed and keep my statutes and do which is lawful and right," as we doing today to the best of our ability, all right, trying to keep these commandments and these laws, right? It says, "He shall surely live, he shall not die. All his transgressions that he had committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him, and his righteousness that he had done shall live." All right, and that's really towards the elect, all right, because their transgressions is not going to be mentioned, because there's not going to be any transgressions held against them, because Yahweh Shai blood covers that. Yahweh Shai died for them, So their sin is covered. Psalm 32nd chapter talks about that. 32:1-2. All right. It says, "Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, said Yahweh power, and not that he should return from his wicked ways and live? But when the righteous man turned away from his righteousness and committed iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live?" All right, now this is dealing with a man that has been in the truth, all right, for X amount of years, and then he just get disenchanted. All right, he feel like that this Israelite thing is a burden on him. He can't really get as much holes as he used to get before. All right, he missed getting the edge up. All right, shaving his beard. He missed those things. So, like I said, he gets disenchanted. He just don't want to do it anymore. All right, maybe just stop coming to count, stop doing his videos, and then he just go back to that old man. All right, because really he never shut him off. All right, but he go back to the old person he used to be. All right, this is what this is talking about. It says, "All his righteousness that he had done shall not be mentioned, and his trespass that he had trespassed, and his sin that he had sinned, and them shall he die." So he said his righteousness that he done shall not be mentioned. All right, so the things that you have done in this truth, all right, no matter how many people you woke up, all right, no matter how many videos you did, no matter how many Saturdays you done went out on the block, that ain't gonna matter in that day when Yahweh Shai gets back, bro. You are not going to be delivered. Delivered. All right, because why? Because you didn't finish the job. All right, you ain't finished the job. What does the scripture say? All right. This is Matthew 10 and 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endured to the end shall be saved. So if you endure all of that hell and tribulation, all the bad times and downfalls you're going to have in the truth, all the L's that you're going to catch in this flesh, all right, if you endure through all of that, all right, then you're going to be saved. All right, we already know who's going to do the saving, Yahweh Shai. All right, so that's going to be the man you're going to have to answer to, all right, by you putting down the plow. Because what does Luke 19 or Luke 9 and 62? It says, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So when you come into this truth, all right, you putting your hand to the plow, you becoming a workman of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you become a part of this business, all right, which is this truth, you know. And it says, no man having put his hand to the plow, all right, coming into this thing, right, and looking back, you missing the world, all right. You missing all the things about the world. You remember how it used to be, you know. In your mind, you convincing yourself that it was so much better than what you're doing now. All right, so you looking back and you go back unto that. All right, drawn back unto perdition, like Hebrews 10 say. All right, which perdition is destruction. It says, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you're not fit for the kingdom. All right, because we know after the elect, all right, get saved, after Yahweh Shai saves them, all right, that's the kingdom. All right, the kingdom, really the kingdom is here through this knowledge, but Yahweh Shai is going to bring the physical part because he's going to take down these nations, and then they're going to build up the kingdom. All right, so after salvation comes the kingdom. All right, and the man that looks back, all right, that take his hand from that plow, he not fit for it. He not fit for salvation. All right. Matthew 7. And 21. Now everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right. You know, you got certain guys that fell out. They still know the names. They still know the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the name of his Son, Yahweh Shai. All right. And they might still pray to those names. All right. But that don't mean nothing because they stopped doing the work. All right. They stopped doing the will of the Most High. It says, now everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right. So you got to be doing the will of the Most High. All right. You got to be going out teaching these scriptures. All right. Breaking down these scriptures unto the elect. All right. Gathering that lost sheep. All right. Feeding Yahweh Shai sheep like he said. All right. Yahweh Shai wants his sheep to be fed. When he comes back and finds out you wasn't feeding the sheep, what you think he going to do? You think he's just going to let you make it, just give you a pass? All right, you good, bro, this time, bro. Hell no. This 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? Yes, they gonna be trying to plead their cause. They're gonna be like, man, did you see me out there out on the highways and the byways? You know, I made me a garment. You know, I knew these many scriptures. I can break down these many scriptures. You know, I woke this brother up, that brother up. I did this and that. You know, bro, that's not going to matter in that day. Just like it says in Ezekiel, your righteousness is not going to be mentioned. All right. Basically, your background going to be clear. That's not going to matter. All right. You just gonna look like a wicked nigga in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Why would I say something like that? Verse 23. Then I'll profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. He said, I never knew you. Why? Why? Because his righteousness was not going to be mentioned. All right? His righteousness is not going to be mentioned. This man will be forgotten. All right? So you're not going to be the individual that gets saved, because the deeds that you did, all right, before you left the truth, it's not going to be mentioned. All right, like I said, all that history is going to be blotted out. It's going to be like you never done them. So he said, I never knew you. He said, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. All right, so man, get the fuck out of here. All right, fuck all that you talking about. You know, you ain't keep doing what you're supposed to do. All right, so I don't know who the fuck you is. All right, there you go. You're not gonna get saved. All right, like I said, you took your hand off the plow. All right, go to work. All right, and in the middle of your shift, walk out. Don't say nothing to nobody. Don't say nothing. Just walk out and try to come back tomorrow. Let's see what Esau gonna say to you. Let's see if you still gonna have a job. All right, you're not. You're gonna lose that job. You know. And really, man, that's it. You know, that's all I wanted to get into. That's on my spirit. So with that, you know what I'm saying, Shalom.